سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل Muhammad. Respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your a'mal, your deeds, and your fasting in this blessed month of Ramadan. What are the makruhat of fasting? The acts which are not recommended. Makrouh means that which is discouraged or undesired. There are a number of acts that we are encouraged to keep away from while fasting. Doing these acts will not invalidate the siyam, the fasting. However, it is makruh to do them. What are they? Number one, taking a shower if it will weaken you. You know, sometimes some people, they take a hot shower and that makes you feel weak. Doing so is makruh. Yes, if it's a shower that will not weaken you, you're fine after it. And people have different experiences after taking a shower. Some people you see that after they take a shower, they're very low on energy. Sometimes they feel tired, they need to rest for a while. Sometimes other people will not go through this type of fatigue after taking a shower. Some people even take a cold shower and that energizes them. So it is makruh, not recommended, to take a shower if it weakens you. That's number one. Number two, any bloodletting, such as cupping, or in our modern times, a more common example is donating blood. That weakens you, is also makruh. You can donate blood during the month of Ramadan while fasting. It will not invalidate or break your fast. However, if you believe or think or assume that it's going to weaken you, then it would be makruh. It would be better not to do so while you're fasting. You can donate blood after the month of Ramadan. Yes, obviously, if there's an urgent situation where people need blood to be donated to them, there's been a tragedy, let's say, in that case, obviously, we are to save the lives of others. Otherwise, if donating blood weakens you while fasting, it's better to defer it till after the month of Ramadan. So that's the second makruh act. The third one is to smell any plant that's fragrant. So those herbs, those plants that have an aroma, this is makruh for the fasting person to smell them. That's number three. Number four, using the kuhl for the one who's fasting, especially if sometimes you can feel the taste in your mouth, that is makruh. Now the kuhl is a powder that's applied to the eye. It can be in the form of an eyeliner. It can be in the form of a mascara. Using that for the person who is fasting is makruh. So this is the fourth act that is considered makruh for the one who is fasting. Number five, foreplay. Any type of foreplay and sexual pleasure during fasting is makruh. Of course, intercourse would lead to the invalidation of the fast and also ejaculation. If someone deliberately causes that, this breaks their fast. But anything other than that would be considered makruh, would be considered not recommended for the person who is fasting. Another act that is makruh for the fasting person to engage in is to engage in anything that's vain. Excessive talk, talking about issues that are irrelevant, that are considered a waste of time. Because when you're fasting, your body parts are fasting with you. You're turning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And therefore, it's highly recommended to be in a constant state of awareness that I am worshiping God. I am offering good deeds, I am doing that which is purposeful. So engaging in any activity that's vain, arguing with someone over petty issues, this would be considered not recommended. The seventh act that is not recommended while fasting is to have a tooth pulled or extracted. This does not invalidate the fast, but it is makruh. And any type of bleeding in the mouth is also makruh. Now remember that if this does happen, if you go to the dentist and you have a tooth pulled out and there is bleeding, or there is something that the dentist applies to your mouth to carry out the process of extracting your tooth, or some dental work, whether it's a spray, whether it's water to rinse your mouth, whether it's a powder that the doctor uses, make sure that you rinse your mouth and you spit that out. Because if you ingest that deliberately, if you swallow it, this will invalidate your fast. So if you don't have urgent dental work to do, keep that after the month of Ramadan. Because it's very difficult not to swallow that while fasting, my dear brothers and sisters. Yes, if you're confident that if I go to the dentist, I will not swallow anything, and it happened so that you did swallow a drop or two, your fast is still intact. Your fast is still valid because you were confident and you were sure that you would not swallow anything. But if you're unsure, in fact you think you might swallow something, and you had some non-urgent dental work and you swallowed a few drops here and there, that would invalidate your fast. This is like deliberately breaking your fast. So my recommendation is, if you don't have urgent dental work to be done on your tooth, then postpone that till after the month of Ramadan. So these are the 7 main primary makruh acts for a fasting person to engage in. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.